Krulewitch v. United States explored the boundaries of the crime of conspiracy. Krulewitch and a female defendant, Sookerman, were charged with persuading and transporting another woman, Joyce Sorrentino, to travel from New York to Florida to work as a prostitute, and they were charged with conspiracy to commit those offenses. All three had been arrested in Florida, but the grand jury there failed to indict them. Krulewitch was indicted in New York and charged with violating the White Slave Traffic Act, also called the Mann Act. Krulewitch was tried 4 times in federal district court. The first trial ended in a mistrial. The second resulted in a conviction, which the Second Circuit reversed on appeal. The third trial produced another mistrial. At the fourth trial, the prosecution presented a statement from Sorrentino in which she reported that Sookerman had come to visit her in New York about 6 weeks after the trip to Florida. The original prostitution scheme had ended at this point. Sorrentino stated that Sookerman told her not to talk without a lawyer and to be very careful what she said. Sookerman said that it would be better for the 2 women to take the blame because Krulewitch couldn't stand it. Krulewitch objected that the conspiracy had ended with the transportation of Sorrentino to Florida, and that this later statement accordingly couldn't be used to prove conspiracy. Krulewitch was convicted on all 3 counts, but the jury recommended leniency. On appeal, the Second Circuit held that a conspiracy can include an implicit agreement among the conspirators to conceal the crime after the plan is complete. A conspiracy could therefore continue, at least for purposes of concealment, even after the conspiracy's substantive goals have been achieved. In this case, the court thought Sookerman's statements had been made in an effort to conceal Krulewitch's role in the conspiracy. They therefore were evidence of the implied agreement to conceal the crime and thus admissible. The court affirmed the conviction. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.